At least I thought I was. Why is that one not showing? There it is. Nope, that's webcam. I lost my Elgato. What is going on? As soon as I can get to it, absolutely. My game capture is refusing to show up. Hey, I got it back. Look at that problem solving. Okay, connected to the internet. We don't want link trade. We want to talk to scientist lady. Alright, the code is going to be 7 4 times and then 8 4 times. Oh, we got Steve-O. Yeah, that was sketch. Hey, there you go. Yeah, absolutely. Haha. They really said Bronzer and Sinisty were like on the same level to be counterparts to each other. The answer to the question of where I've been is I've been busy. I haven't been able to cover any Pokemon news that I wanted to. Haven't been able to cover a lot of stuff that I've wanted to. So that's a thing. Apparently, we are not getting our 4th person in. That's okay. We'll get him on the next round. But yeah, I've been pretty busy preparing for November to come. A lot of exciting things are happening in my life for November, so it's getting kind of crazy, getting down to the wire for Kid coming. Yeah, been working on a little bit of a second channel that I'm going to be doing that's not monetized yet, so I'm going to get that started up. Been doing a lot of... Oh, apparently it kicked us all out. Okay, cool. Oh, screw that! Yeah, because we started it without you and then somehow you glitched in there, and I think that's extremely unfortunate because that just cost us that god tier raid because it saved my game immediately after. It is now down. Okay. We're gonna do something real fast because I am confident that just screwed me. Okay, so what happened was somebody tried to join the raid and it crashed the raid, and upon exiting out of the screen, it saved my game, causing it to advance forward in the raid line. Not okay. So what I did was I rebooted the save to a point before that happened because I had just barely backed up the save, just in case an issue like this was to happen, so I was prepared for it to... Oh, I don't want to link trade. I was prepared this time for this issue to arise. So we're going to load it back up and go again. Okay. Alright, we are searching again. Who is Willie E? So Wiley E is, I'm assuming that's Striker at that point. Alright. We're starting it finally. It's up. Yep. Okay, Striker. That means your one job is now to swap out for this Ice-type Pokemon. And it rests on you at this point to win. It rests on the power of friendship. D-Hit Kill is putting down the brass guarantee for this run. I'm not feeling it, but hey, I love the confidence. I would love nothing more. Yes, it is Galele. And that's why this is a God tier run. Watching this while trying to get Zombie Genocider Master in Dead Rising 2. I have no idea what that is, but I wish you the best of luck. Sonic putting the Pokemon 7's guarantee, so basically that botched the entire run right there. Thank you for that. Well, while I was gone, Tavon completed your Galar Pokedex. Congratulations on that. And the Crown Tundra Dex. That's awesome. It really does. Like, let's be honest. Understandable. D-Hickhill, I don't know if I have a lucky number right off. But, I will say that when everybody else has bad luck around the 13th of the month, or specifically Friday the 13th, I have statistically more likely than not found money on that day. Yeah. So when everybody else is having that bad luck going on, I seem to do alright. Exactly. Like, yeah, I found like upwards of $100 at one time on a 13th. I'm like, I was like, why this is so bad? Ooh. I kind of have a rule with myself if I find money. If it's 20 or under, it's mine. Like, finders keepers, losers sweepers, right? If it's anywhere over 50, it's like, okay, I'm like doing a post about this. I'm trying to communicate with somebody and see who dropped it. Because that's kind of crappy to lose. Yep. It's like, hey, Ghost. Yeah, Ghost is easier to kill. Brass has a golden heart. Kind of. I mean, I am kind of a jerk when I'm asking people, hey, did you drop some money? Where'd you drop it at and how much was it? Like, if they don't get both of those answers right, it's mine. If they get one right, that's a lucky guess. But if they can say, yeah, I dropped like $62 over somewhere on the grocery side of Walmart, like, okay, yeah, that's yours. You do you. Tavon plans on completing the Isle of Armor decks today? Nice. Now question, are you going out and catching those, or are you using the Pokebot to grab them? You are not Tavon, Striker. Your voice is probably way too low for that. Yeah. I have not gotten any hydration notifications. Whoa, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Ha! Now they appeared. And they are done. Tavon, you do it through trades. What? How are you doing that through trades? That's gonna take forever. And welcome, Pokeseth. Nice. I would think it would be easier to catch him than to trade, unless he's trading from a friend. Oh, gotcha. Nobody take it. You're putting your mother's guarantee on this run? Oh, man. She better be wielding a Chonkla. Definitely Dragon. That bug we found was a pain in the butt, because it's also a Steel type. No. Like, demonetized bad, or just, like, mildly... Go for it. I'm also... How long till you see a bot? What do you mean? It's a what? Hmm. No, the worst thing to come out of Pokemon was no Nat decks. Oh, those bots. Yeah. We're probably not too far away from that happening, gonna be honest. Cherim? There, my camera's kind of straight now. Next thing you know, the game says, haha, you have activated my trap card, and does give you a shiny dragon slug. Pretty much. Lurantis is just like Sudowoodo. It's a plant that pretends to be a bug, and thus explaining why it lacks its bug type. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah. It is I, Grunty Boy! Grunt. Yeah, you did. You fool! You have activated my trap card. Snake! Okay, the question is, can we one-turn this? It might be possible. Yep. Yes! I mean, Lurantis is also I, so I'm pretty sure it did. Okay, Sonic, let's be real though. Like, if I could get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, I would do it just for the lulz. And then be done with it. I have no idea. Yeah, they do hand you a script that you completely have to follow. But, like, the joke behind it is I had a bet with one of my buddies, Declan, and it was to see who could get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends first, and when you do that, you know you're a real YouTuber, because Raid sponsors everybody. If you can't get sponsored by Raid, you suck. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh my gosh, once you get into Funimation, those guys, there are like 5 voices that appear in every single anime ever in various different degrees. The one who does All Might is like in every single anime ever. My Hero, or what's that? Let's see, if you look up History's Strongest Disciple Kenichi, each one of the 5 Grand Masters, their voices all appear in every single anime ever, I swear. For English voice acting, anyways. Huh. Which one? There's been like 4. Nice. Hey, Smoker, welcome. Yeah, Fuyumi. Alright, we're at 54 encounters. Let's see if I'm lucky. Nope. 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 Oh wait, I don't need to close on that one. Obviously Fracture because I slept on him the other day. No, the spooky month guarantee didn't work. Oh, well, nope, nope. Okay, loading the raid back up. Hello. It's CB Genius. That one. And yeah, I did exit out so I could keep the raid. Creepy pasta guarantee. So Tavon just got the shiny charm in Pokemon Sword Shield and needs tips on finding shiny Pokemon. My best tip is to egg hunt if it can be bred, because that's going to be significantly higher odds. Right. And if you insist on not egg hunting, shiny chaining is still a thing to a degree. Encountering the same Pokemon repetitively in the overworld is going to help get you a shiny. I just don't think it's a very efficient method. Okay, Striker. Once again, your task is to to get the right Pokemon. Yeah, Lurantis. Oh, this one's different. Who's missing? Audino. Grab Audino. Who's missing now? Oh wait, nobody's missing. Yeah, we're good. Like, nobody's missing. That looked like it. That's not the one I want. We're just one switching it right now, so. Yep. Smoker, Scarlet and Violet in 2 months? What are you talking about? It's like in 21 days, dude. It's less than 1 month. Dude, I don't know. The 31st is throwing me for some Fruit Loops. And it also depends on how you calculate day transitioning. Like, are we counting today because it's not over? What? Wait, when's that happening? I'm gonna have to visit GameStop again. Hey CB, I can get another raid going on if we got enough people to facilitate that. Oh, Maybe. It would be nice. I misspelled Zygarde again? Did I really? Ah, freaking autocorrect, man. But I always spell it right in the descriptions. I'm pretty sure the title just hates me, man. Good. I'm pretty sure my E key is just malfunctioning, because that's the second time I've been missing the E. JJ, it is going great. That's Minecraft for you. Oh, they're just doing random Saturday updates. We got... I'm not even going to be able to pronounce that name. D-R-E with some chickets over it and an N with a chick over it, too. I'm going to say Drain. On the stream, on the upper left switch, we had a user join. And English doesn't have those symbols, so I don't know what to do with them. But I'm going to say Drayen. And Tavon, why yes, actually, I have shiny hunted Rockruff. In fact, I have a YouTube short coming out about it. The game plan is I don't have a game plan because this one doesn't look like a great run already. I have about 7 shiny Rockruffs because I started hunting it for this video again, and then kind of forgot that I had 4 already. So, I had 4 in my Pokebank, and then I hunted 3 more. I have a love for Rockruff that I can't get over. Yeah? So, a long vowel sound, would that be the same as pronouncing its capital form? It's been so long since 2nd grade. I know they taught us this. Okay. That actually helps. So... Let's see. If I'm remembering correctly, there's green, tree. What kind of sounds does the E make in words? So we got like Gen, as in Gengar or Gen, and then we got tree making the E sound. Is there another vowel sound for E that I'm not thinking of? Gray? Greg? Gre? Je? Longest pronouncing it as the letter itself? The example you used with O doesn't make that. Okay. So it was Dreen. Good to know. The name of the random viewer that has popped into our raid has been pronounced. Let's see. Also, you're taking part in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel tournament today at 5. Nice, nice. About 1 in every 530 some odd. No, don't change. CB, you can. Yeah, there are 2 raids. Yeah, that's why we weren't worried about your Pokemon almost dying. And if we have a chance of winning CB, it's gonna be on that Obama snow for real. Oh, I already did. Theoretically, Galele would have been the best since it actually has stab, but we'll survive. I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure they can be reliable. Hey, Night Rose. I'm doing great today. How are you doing? Stream? It's going okay. Hunt? Going okay. We've we've done one raid. We had 2 successes, but no shiny. And we're probably going to lose the top left one again. So, there's that. Because Dunsparce is slow. You're doing good, just drinking coffee and shiny hunting. Night Rose, what are you shiny hunting and where are you shiny hunting at? Oh, I'll take it, CB. Yeah. Gen 2 shiny Ditto, but been doing random raids just to take breaks from it. Why are you hunting a shiny Ditto in Gen 2 of all things? This is a story I have to know the answer to. Ha ha ha! Frozen! So you can have shiny Gen 2 breed. Okay, yeah, that's right. Gen 2 does that weirdo shiny gene. Which, honestly speaking, like, let's be real. That is something that should be continued in the new gens, is that if the parent is shiny, there's a higher probability, even still, that the offspring will be shiny. Because that's how genetic trees work. No shiny boys. Right. Zenelia, welcome. I take biology class. But like, if both parents are shiny, realistically speaking, it should be a 1 in 4 chance that the offspring would not be shiny. According to those weird little diagrams that you had to do that I can't remember the name of. So, biology does go a step deeper than that. Those Punnett squares are, and I did remember the name of them randomly, those Punnett squares are an extremely simplified version of that for 5th grade biology learning, but recessive genes can actually override the dominant gene in some cases. you don't see it happen very often. Like the case of redheads, you would think that they have to have all little R's in their Punnett square to have a redhead show up. It's not exactly the case. They can show up with like a brown hair gene and a red hair gene in some cases. Right. Yep. See their eyes actually change color. Yep. It is insane. So that's why I was saying there's a 25% chance that it could be not shiny with two shiny parents, is because one of those parents could have the two differing genes, but one overriding the other. Yeah. So it would be less than 25% in reality. Something like that. CB, I am shook. We actually made it to Zygarde. The sad thing is, like, I heard what you said and understood what you meant. Oh, I accidentally got rid of Abomasnow. I would do such a thing. Yeah, we're not winning this Zygarde raid. In PokeSeth, the answer to your question is, if you have Gourgeist, absolutely take Glalie. If you have Lurantis, do not take Glalie. You already got Zygarde, so it's going to be a shiny hunt. Best of luck to that. I don't either. You have to be careful with that question. I mean... True. Rip. Sweep the leg! Oh, Chance, I didn't see your name pop up. Hello and welcome. And Tavon, Nintendo isn't canceling the breeding mechanic in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. They're changing it to the camping effect. You have to make sandwiches and there's a chance your Pokemon will have an egg. And it is definitely going to annoy shiny breeders, but shiny hunters as a large shouldn't be affected by it. D-hit kill. Rumors are very unclear. We are for sure gonna have Picnic where breeding is a thing somehow. There is no word yet on whether daycares have been removed completely or not. I mean, I find it, I'm hard pressed to believe the rumors right now, just because daycares have been a staple since the beginning of the series, like legitimately. Breeding's been a thing since Generation 2. I'm hard-pressed to believe that they would take out the daycare mechanic. But I also know that Pokemon's pissed me off more than a few times, so... What? Oh, D-hit kill. Picnics will definitely increase that. Picnics are going to replace the curry building mechanic in Galar, so they are almost guaranteed to increase your friendship. Oh yeah. And now we know how. I'm actually going to do a whole video on Pokemon, well, a couple little shorts actually, and probably a whole video, on Pokemon that could be reasonably consumed in the Pokemon universe. It's a loose cannon. Haha! Oh snap! Hitmontop for the win! Okay, we're gonna go all left, right? I'm voting all left. I'm thinking I'm shooting for the water type, possibly being a Mantine, but there's also items that way too, so. Let's see if I can kill Matang faster than it can wreck my day. Yeah, it halves it. Okay, who said it was a good idea to Gigantamax the only Pokemon with no stab move? You fail! Yep, that was a waste. We might still win. Nope. Also true. And now it's going to heal at the end of each turn. Of course, because Dragon resists grass. Yeah, L in chat for Lurantis. Just because you can Dynamax does not mean you need to. Oh, that was terribly great. I don't even know who that is on our team that did that. Oh no. Yeah, CB was the joke. I'm talking about who's controlling Lurantis. Yeah, it was Pokeseth. Pokeseth does. I don't know, but like, it completely KO'd my Pokemon, and I don't know how that happened. What do you mean you got... What is GLAC? Hey, Shiny Hunter Elite. Oh, I did not want it. I don't want it. I don't want it! So, oh, Glalie. Yeah. Striker! You know better! Sorry, Pokeseth. Yep. Yep. I saw you unfail the shiny you got from the last one. Congrats. Well, thank you. Unfail the shiny. That's the best way of putting that. Go for it. I have great grammar, but I just made a 30-minute video. My brain ain't working correctly. Fair enough. How do you become a Pokemon Master? I am not the person to ask for that one. I am far from it. I would say, as far as in the server is concerned, Lagia and Fazzy are the Pokemon Masters. Fair enough. I did not. Okay. That's creepy video worthy. Grab Lurantis. Yes! They know what's up. You know what? I'm gonna say no. It probably did. I'm also pretty sure that we were going to fail this run anyways. There is no ice type. But to answer your question, I am having a hard time keeping my controllers separated right now. I had my left hand on my right controller and it wasn't working to press the buttons, and now I know why. Yeah. Worst part is I don't even know how they got switched in the first place. Swampert! See, I know what I'm doing. Now I got grass to kill Swampert with. Yeah, I mean, it works. Yeah, you just sing the Pokemon theme song and send good vibes out into the universe. Oh, Swampert knows Ice moves. That's reassuring. I mean, it sucks that I used them on me, but... Do I thaw out if I Gigantamax? We're gonna find out. I feel like I do. Ha. Ooh, Galele. I think we all are. Swampert best Gen 3 starter guarantee. Swampert is the best Gen 3 starter. When you analyze it, when you take it out of context of Gen 3 though, Swampert becomes the best. Inside Gen 3, well, at that point it depends on what game you're playing. If you're playing Sapphire, there is no denying that Sceptile is the best starter for that game. When playing Ruby, it becomes Swampert. Emerald. Emerald, I would give it to Sceptile. I know. It's because Emerald has literally the worst champion in the history of Pokemon. Yep. I mean, he really is. He is... Wallace is definitely flamboyant. He is a queen. Very but the reason why is Sceptile is the only starter, I'm pretty sure the only starter in the history of Pokemon that has an unfair advantage compared to the other two starters. And I was kind of talking about this in Pokemon General the other day. But Sceptile is super effective against both of the other two starters with Stab. It's Flying type, which kills Blaziken's Fighting type, and it's Grass type, which does 4 times damage against the Water type. Sceptile is not flying? Does he lose it? Groovoil. No, I'm thinking of Sceptile. Right. Groovoil. Nope, Groovoil's just grass. Okay, never mind, I'm wrong. I swear Groovoil was flying type. In a different dimension... Oh, I know it learns flying type moves. I'm just thinking of ground not affecting it, but in this case it totally would. I think it's frozen again. I had like a solid turn where I could move. I'm doing it! I'm spamming B instead of A. Yeah, in Tavon, in regards to smoking, I'm pretty sure I just was existing in another dimension until recently. The more I, like, look at Mandela effect type things, the more convinced I become that we just randomly change dimensions. Where... How have you never heard of the Mandela effect? So, the Mandela effect is the things like the Bernstein Bears versus the Berenstain Bears, or Fruit Loops being spelled F-R-O-O-T or F-R-U-I-T. Just things where you look at it and you swear that last time you looked at it, it was different, but now it's not. Febreze is another common one. Does Febreze have 2 E's after the Z or 2 E's in between the R and the B? Things like that, where you're just, you swear up and down that... Exactly. Those type of things. So, and there's also the idea that, like, when the you and the other alternate universe dies, like, your combined knowledge kind of merges, but you're so similar of an individual that it's really not that different, but just your brain gets messed with. Things like that. Exactly. Or, yeah, they just knew some things happened differently in their life, so they had slightly different memories of things. And so... Exactly. So, like, in the other universe, Sceptile was flying grass or whatever, and it's not the case in this one. What? Oh. Hey! Message removed. I do, every single time, and they always come back. War on bots is not a good war. Yep, that was hilarious. Yeah, this left raid isn't going so well as at CB. Man, my nose itches so dang bad. I swear, my body hates the season change and my nose gets super dry every single time. Get swole. Yeah? I would say the first person with an ice-type move should Dynamax. But I'm also cool with that as well, as long as it's only one turn. So I'm up. Yeah, we're not gonna survive that long. I still need Striker to come back and explain himself. Oh, that's what you're talking about. I'm like, who's subscribing to you, CB? That's awesome. Nope. We heard you going, oh my gosh! Not exactly those words, but yeah. You mean CB? You don't have a CB OnlyFans? Have you ever been to the just chatting section of Twitch by chance? OnlyFans is like that, but more geared towards people who want to do that. Just chatting is not a good place on Twitch, just saying. Because they don't care. Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, well, welcome back, Tavon. Wait, you use Minecraft animations, like manipulating the Minecraft characters and stuff? Oh. I tried for an entire week straight to get a model converted from Blender to Source Filmmaker, and then said screw it, and over the course of 3 hours built everything in Blender and was on my merry way with a complete video. Oh yeah. Oh, I said I spent an entire week trying to figure out how to convert a model from Blender to Source Filmmaker for future uses, and still didn't end up succeeding, and then said screw it, and over the course of 3 hours had everything built and animated in Blender with a video exported. Needless to say, I am much more of a Blender fan now than I was before. And other than my creature doesn't breathe, like, I'd say it was a pretty effective animation. There we go. Move. Don't mind me, I am just switching to only using one switch now. There's too many to do 2 switches and not enough to do 2 switches at the same time. How many subscribers do you think I would need to do more giveaways more often? I don't know if it's a matter of more subscribers to do more giveaways. It's more a matter of time to do them. It's, I have time once a week to make a video on the next giveaway. And the life of my videos normally lasts about a week, so by the end of the week I'll have 1,000 views on them, and that's typically what I strive for. So it's not so much a subscriber count as it is noticing when the views die for a particular video before ending it. And a while back my videos were getting 2,300 views before dying. So to answer your question more directly, Tavon, it's going to be more about views. When the views justify doing more videos a week for giveaways. Still no shiny Zygarde, Smoker. Yeah, it's pretty sad. Also, I think Discord just died because I can't hear anything. Oh. Gotcha. I think we heard some of it. But if you didn't hear us, because I was talking at the same time, then you were definitely something was going on with your headset. Oh, love that. Killer Shadow, welcome. Hello. We have a new person over in Twitch. I'm doing good. How about yourself? I would be doing a lot better if we would finally succeed in the shiny Zygarde hunt, but it's all part of the hunt. So far, I've managed to get a shiny every 25 encounters, roughly, so like the odds are there. They're just not there for the one I want them to be. You just had your first day of work? Was it okay? Was it not super great? I mean, as far as work goes, it was great. Oh, that's good. $35 in 4 hours? It's not bad. Well, CB, best of luck to you. Awesome. Best of luck to you. Bye-bye. You're only 15 and you still got that much? That's cool. I mean, that's about 980-ish an hour or something close to that if I can math correctly. That's not bad for a minor. Julian, I kind of play Pokemon Go sometimes. And Dreen, this Galele's all yours. Or not. That's gonna make things increasingly difficult. I pre-ordered like 6 copies of Scarlet and Violet. Yeah. Oh, I did not hear that. That's crazy. That's great. Oh, I'm pretty sure he's gonna unban Trump's account. Like, I'm not gonna get into politics on stream and whatnot, but I think it's great that he's buying Twitter. I just think that's so cool. Because Twitter, just some of the stuff that Twitter's done is like, yeah, we're just gonna shut down free speech chat stuff just because we don't agree with it. It's like, yeah, I'm not okay with that, so I'm glad somebody's stepping up to the plate and being like, nope, it's free game, it's the internet. If you don't want to see it, stay the heck off. I love it. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, there will be significant drawbacks for sure. Julian, I don't know my code right off, but I think it should be posted somewhere in my Discord general for my Pokemon Go. I posted it there last week. Yeah, I'm like rarely on it. I was on it this week because I finally got my Jirachi I've been striving to get for 5 years or whatever it's been. Yeah, Pokemon Go had like a Jirachi event forever ago when Gen 3 came out, and I never got it. Mew and Celebi I got easy enough, but when it came to Jirachi, there was one of the quests that was visit or spin a Pokestop once a day for 7 days straight, and I would always lose it at like 5 or 6 days and lose my streak. So it took me 3 years to get it. Yep. I mean, I used to live by the Snake River in Idaho Falls, which had a pathway walking around it that had like 20 Pokestops. Yeah, I did. I don't even know what that is. And Killer Shadow, to answer your question, yes. I'm going to pick every starter. However, I think for the first time ever, I'm going to choose the grass starter as my primary, but I'm going to trade in the other 2 starters. Fuecoco! Gotcha. Yeah, I'm getting the 6 copies of the game, but 4 of them aren't going to be usable until a month later when connectivity for the bots actually comes out. Yeah, pretty much. Because I no longer need my my other versions. I was going to need 8 originally, but I'm not going to hit 6,000 subs by the time that game comes out. I just don't anticipate that happening, so I don't have to give away my copy of the game anymore. I'm going to be lucky if I hit 5K by the time the game comes out, but I know I'll hit it by the end of the year. Right. Yeah. Oh, you can't hear the okay, well let's fix that. Nobody can hear who I'm talking to, apparently. Which is also sad because you guys haven't been able to vibe to the music I've been listening to either. Yeah, sometimes... Yeah, it's really sad, because sometimes my Streamlabs just decides to be like, yeah, no, you can't hear anything. And it's doing that thing right now, actually. Yeah, sometimes I have to delete the settings and then re-add them because it just, like, forgets... It's almost like it forgets the links it needs to use to work.
Oh, looks like we already have one death under our belt.
Okay, now you guys should be able to hear the music on Vibe 2. As well as Discord, who I'm talking to.
I'm finally hearing y'all.
Dekill, there it is! It's like, wait,
Hello.
is Maxwell in the VC? Because I can't hear them. It's like, oh. Oops. Well.
Real unfortunate that we don't have Glalie.
Yeah, it really is unfortunate there, Dream, that we don't have the single most awesome stab ice mover.
Real unfortunate that we have a Fracture too, which has pretty bad stats compared to the rest of the spread, and also very weak to Zygarde's move.
Yep.
Real unfortunate, that's in the chat for Fracture.
Rest in peace, Fracture. Rest in peace.
Rest in pieces. That thing ain't getting out of here alive.
Especially after a few thousand arrows. Or that one Dragon Pulse.
Oh good, it wasn't aimed at Fracture.
I mean, to be fair, it is going to do super effective damage. But it's also going to take it, too.
Yeah, it's gonna also lower attack, which will help us, kind of. Why are you using round?
Yeah, whoever has Lurantis can use Weather Ball now, and should by all means do so.
Lurantis has a lower speed stat than Starmie, so if Starmie is Dynamax, you should know to use Weather Ball because it has lower speed, so it will go after the hair is set up.
It's alright.
I'm going to stick them on a plate, put them in the microwave and eat them.
So, Lurantis is a grass-type Pokemon that looks like a bug. So, do you think it's gonna squish like a plant or crunch like a bug if you were to eat it?
It would have a similar taste to herb seeds and crickets.
Yeah, I would not want to eat that.
Have you had cricket?
Nope.
They sell them at truck stops down here in Texas.
Yeah,
My favorite ones are probably the onion ones.
I am quite good without eating crickets. I will get my protein and vitamins elsewhere.
Did you know that overseas they also eat ants and snails?
Yep.
They pinch off the butt to honeybell ants and put them in their teeth.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, I am aware that there are a lot of things that can be eaten. I just don't know if I would have the fortitude to eat them to survive.
At least you're not like that one lady on the Bear Grylls show where they twist elephant poop to get liquid and they fried caterpillars in the elephant poop liquid.
Gross.
Yeah, at that point, just starve. At that point, just starve. And like,
Yep.
he smeared some of it on her face and said, "There, you have your elephant poop spray." Like, if somebody did that to me, I would cry very loudly.
No shiny snake boy. And we got time for one more run. And then I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of my day.
5.
What's that?
One more will probably take about 30 minutes, depending on how well we do and how much damage we're doing. So that'll probably put us right at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm shooting for 4 my time.
Nice. Rest of the day, you could probably go like pick up something for food or something. Like go to the store and get like rotini pasta, ragu mushroom sauce, and Parmesan cheese and spaghetti.
Could do that. I think I'm gonna finish compiling my Rock Ruff short, and then what was the other thing I had to do? Oh, I'm finally getting around to watching some of the old Pokemon trailers because my Pokemon news updates on my channel have been kind of failing. I haven't watched the 2 streamer ones or the Grievard ones, so I'm gonna do some videos for those.
Bro, Grievard is so goofy.
Oh yeah, I did get that one done, and need to compile it. But yeah, he's
good. Did you see the
good.
one where they showed off the storylines and stuff, and how they showed off the sandwich making and stuff?
I don't think so. Oh crap.
Well, let me in. Oh. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I soft resetted that one.
I would like to embark. No, I don't want to find Raikou, Kartana, or Stakataka. Cool. Cool beans. But, what's it called? Oh yeah, the character that they use in that trailer for showcasing the sandwich making kind of looks like Midoriya.
Young Midoriya.
I wish I could do the voice, but last time I tried was in a mental hospital and I got looks from the tech. So, like, definitely not doing that again. But just saying, Rivercrest and San Angelo, top tier food, will not find a better cafeteria in a hospital. I hear my father outside. Yay. Oh, I won't be getting Dunsparce this time. That's unfortunate.
Rip.
Sad. This point in time is when you would ask Alexa to play Despacito. I get the plant this time.
Yeah.
Hi, Sissy. What you doing?
Now, Dren, your job is to grab Galele.
Please. Your job is to spam flamethrower until Glalie dies, and then after that, kidnap it.
Kidnap it.
Just pick it up and drag it along. Stick a leash around one of its horns and just drag it.
Me just now questioning Galele has horns?
Yeah, it's those goofy things on the side of its head.
Yep. Makes sense, actually. What doesn't make sense is Frostlass and Galele being split evolutions from Snowrun.
But see, like, Glalie is Snowrun when the fabric comes off. But, like, Frostlass, I don't really see. I don't see how Frostlass could come from Snowrun, but I can see how Glalie can.
Like,
the little ice ball with
yeah.
that the legs, I don't know, shrink or break off, and then like the fabric is taken off and it's bigger. But I don't see how Frostlash gets long and expensive.
Yeah.
And if Duat turns into Samurai. Because there's no present leg armor, and there's no leg fur on Samurai. But like, it evolves into it. See, if Duat was more flashy and had leg armor, maybe even a little helmet, then I could see it. But honestly, it looks like there should be an evolution between Duat and Samurai.
Yeah. So, like, a lot of people get pissed off that quadrupeds will turn into bipedal Pokemon. I get pissed off at the opposite.
Bipeds and quadrupeds cross-evolve. Because yes, while it did happen with humans, we were quadrupeds and originally no-peds. We didn't have legs at all.
Right.
But that's normal because it was a progressive evolution. No legs, some legs, 2 legs. That's fine. When it goes straight from 2 legs to 4 legs, with nothing in between, like no kind of primal slouchy thing, it kind of looks a little wonky.
Yep.
And, same thing reversed. Torracat should not have become Incineroar. It should have become something more like Liepard. Or, Pat Stoutland.
So, Torracat makes sense to me, and Pignite unfortunately also makes sense to me. I know they get a lot of hate for it, but it makes sense from their typing perspective and how they evolve into the future.
See, I can see Tepig turning into Pignite and then Emboar, but I can't see Litten Torracat to Incineroar. It's too big of a jump for me. It was kind of the opposite problem with Duat to Samurott.
Yeah.
See, if there was some kind of branch of, like, the cat getting buff and then going on 2 legs, it would have been fine. But getting buff and 2 legs in one jump is a little too far.
I can agree with that one. Like, yeah, I mean, it's a dark fighter, so it probably should have been 4 legs as a kitten, 2 legs as a mid-stage, and then being buff and wrecking.
It should have been kind of slouchy, kind of like stabilized, and then straight to it.
Yeah.
But they didn't do that. They left it on 4 legs. They kept it predominantly 4-leg looking. So it was a surprise to me. They did Incineroar fine, personally. They did Primarina fine, kind of.
I hate Primarina so much.
That made me like it a little more, but I never really cared for it. Poplio was a mistake. Rion was a mistake. Primarina's fine.
Who else here thinks Luxray doesn't make sense to be Electric Dark?
Wait, who's Electric Dark?
D-Hit-Kill was asking about Luxray. Who else here thinks Luxray doesn't make sense to be Electric Dark? For some reason, everyone's obsessed with the idea of Electric Dark Luxray.
I feel like it would be fine, but Morpeko already kind of grabbed that, so it doesn't work anymore. But if anything, it should have been the fur, instead of turning black, should have stayed yellow.
Yeah, as far as
it should have stayed yellow, and it should have been like a electric kind of maybe fighting or flying, I don't know. Maybe it could have developed this fur that looks like wings and then turned into what people think should have been the design of the flying Titan Releasem, which still doesn't exist. And that's real unfortunate.
I think Luxray could have been Electric Dark, given its moveset in general design as of present, like, especially its shiny. Like,
yeah.
It knows Bite and Crunch already, which are dark moves, and you know, it's because it has a mouth. That makes sense. But just its Pokedex entry is pretty out there, pretty odd. Like, it's called Luxray because it's an X-ray machine. Like, that's kind of a dark tactic that could be used against it. It confuses things. It can X-ray things. It knows dark moves. Like, it can make sense.
It's Abrasive's personality in the anime, that one episode in, I believe, the Battle Dimension, where the Officer Jenny trainee and her Luxray, and they had to do it to get some kind of amulet thing back because Team Rocket stole it.
Yeah.
It's Abrasive's personality that it would make a good dark type, because it's like, I'm emo, I don't like people.
And in PLA, it's very quick to attack.
Not just that, but also it takes this kind of hunter's crowd.
Yeah.
So, like, it's definitely ready to pull some underhanded tricks, like leaping at your stomach instead of fighting you head on.
Exactly. Yeah, like Dehikill said, if their point is just looks, it's menacing and has a black coat, then it doesn't work. But I think what we've talked about kind of presents a good argument by analyzing its battle tactics and its move pool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does have a lot of normal moves as well. But I think it's more important to look at a Pokemon's nature and how they behave in the wild, because that's going to grant a lot of clarity on how they hold themselves.
Felicity should have been a normal fairy type.
Yeah. I personally think normal shouldn't be dual type with anything. It kind of defeats the purpose of normal.
Well, it adds the ghost type immunity, I think. So, like, it takes out a weakness, but also adds, like, 2 more.
Yep. Weakness to fighting.
Which is really unfortunate, but paired with Fairy, it's okay, because Fairy counteracts the, the fighting weakness, but it adds poison and heal, which are also harder to counter.
Oh yeah, Dehikill, don't get me wrong, like, I don't think Luxray should be a Dark-type Pokemon. I do think there's an argument to be made for it, but there's just so many other things that could go better. Like, switching up the move pool a little bit, it could easily go Electric Fire, because it can learn Fire Fang as well. Like, I wouldn't sum down Luxray to just being, oh yeah, like, it attacks first, asks question later, clearly it's a dark type. Like, that shouldn't be a deciding factor, but it's one of the many arguments for it being a dark type as well. Because I kind of picture it in the same vein as Umbreon, but that's how I first pictured the Pokemon when I first played the game years ago. I think it makes sense just to keep it as an electric type anyways, by itself.
You know what typing I really like? I miss ground flying because it's funny.
Oh, sick, Frozen.
I miss Gliscor.
Emra Dukes, welcome! It has been a while. I do recognize that name. Maybe you're not the same person, but I feel like you are.
Too bad it's gonna get unfrozen when it does power construct.
Yeah, never is. You are definitely the same person.
Huh?
There's your hydrate.
It's gonna do the whole roar thing, and then it's gonna disappear.
Oh, snap.
Yay! And I gave myself a special attack boost using that temporary loose storm, so this should hit slightly harder than it normally does. I wish the Rampage had a thing where it could pass its own stat buffs onto somebody else. Not quite the contact.
Crockett Vorge, welcome.
It would be like, I don't know, kind of a double battle thing where it passes while it's in battle instead of passing it.
Okay, guys, speaking of, like, regional forms for other starters, like, I better get some sort of reference to Galar, or not Galar, screw Galar, Kalos in this new game. Like, it pains me that 5th generation is up next for the remake and not 6th, because this would be like a perfect time to remake 6th generation and have it connect directly with Scarlet and Violet. But naturally we have Gen 5 first. Unless they decide to do that and skip Gen 5 and go for a Gen 6.
They better not. They better not skip Gen 5.
I'd be kind of sad, not gonna lie, but I just think that it sucks that they're connecting regions again, and like, if they don't have a reference, it's gonna be extremely sad, like Kanto and Johto.
You know what would be great?
What's that?
Heart Gold and Soul Silver remake.
Those are pretty good.
Like, I know they were remakes in and of themselves, but I feel they should, what's it called? They should probably, do it again, because people really liked it, or do it again in theory by connecting, like, 3 or 4 other regions like they did, because I'm pretty sure that was Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh.
Yeah, they're all based on Japan, so they're all relatively close, but only Kanto and Johto were ever actually connected. Sinnoh is north of those two, and Hoenn is south of those two and rotated 90 degrees.
Interesting.
But
You know what? You know what place I would love to see a region based off of?
Australia?
Either Texas or Mexico. I'm sorry, but I want a Cactus Venusaur.
Cactus Venusaur.
I
Well,
need more cactus Pokemon.
that is our runs for the day. I am at 2 hours, 10 minutes on the stream, so I'm going to call it a day for this one. Work on some projects, and might be back later to stream my shiny hunt for Jirachi, because it's Saturday and I still need to do that. This was Friday's stream postponed to today, so we'll see if I can get that one done. But thank you for helping with the raids, and we'll catch you all in another stream.